Welcome to Analytics with Nags. In this video, I'm going to talk about visual calculations. What it is, when to use it, once you use it, what are the benefits you're going to get. That's what we're going to see as part of this video. And if you can see here, I mentioned DAX made easy. Yes, it is. So basically, those who start working in Power BI, they're excited about the tool and they like everything about Power BI except DAX, because they start writing DAX. They are good with simple DAX, but when the things get complex, they stuck. Done. They don't get proper solution. The calculations go crazy based on different situations. To avoid all these things, Microsoft has introduced right now a visual calculations. You can do your calculations within the visuals. The scope of the DAX function is within the visual. So let's say you have 5 rows. You can play around with this 5 rows, how your new values should be displayed. That is what it's all about. Let's try to understand as part of this video. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification. Let's begin. So what it is, DAX calculations that is defined and executed directly on a visual. As I said, you can define your DAX calculation. It is again a DAX calculation. It is not any other new language. There are a lot of additional functions that works on the visual level. That is what it is. And why it is? It is made for simpler DAX, easier maintenance, better performance. Yes, it is better performance because visual calculations operate on aggregated data instead of the detail level. Let's say you have 1 million records in your fact and dimensions. You have one visual that shows only 5 records. Let's say it's a year or quarter calculations, right? Then your visual calculation work only with this 5 aggregated data, 5 to 6 rows or 7 columns, whatever columns it displayed. So that is why it is more performant than the other DAX calculations, which works on the entire model. So this is what it's all about, and there are a lot of limitations comes as well that we will discuss at the end of the video. This channel contains a free content that covers Power BI, MS BI, SQL and basics of Azure. Share this channel with your friends and colleagues. Let's begin with the demo. I have a basic dataset, that is Naga Garments dataset, and let's try to understand how it works. Basically, you see here when you click on this visual, if you click outside, this will be disabled. This is called apply a calculation to a visual. When you click on it, this will be enabled, and this is available after February 2024 version. If you don't have February 2024, please download it. And even it is the preview feature. So in order to enable it, go to option settings, options, and then enable the preview feature. I've already done that. If you're not done, do that. Otherwise it won't be available for you. So this is the option, preview feature, visual calculations. So once you do that, you need to restart your Power BI, then only it will start appearing. Let's begin our current topic. So I have a sales amount, cost amount. Let's say it's more of like an Excel formula, right? This minus this, I will get a profit. So how can we do that? Let's do, I'll say profit equals, I'm not sure whether I can touch it. No, I can't able to touch. Let's do that, sales amount minus cost amount. There you go. So this is the same thing that you will do it at the measure calculations as well. But if you can see the difference here, this difference is nothing but this is the visual calculation. The scope of this profit measure is within this visual only. You cannot use this measure outside any other visual. So this is simple calculations that you can perform, right? But these are the things I usually do. What is the benefit I'm going to get? Now I'm going to show you some complex calculations. Like let's do like templates. It also comes with certain templates here, that is predefined functions. Running sum. So in order to do a running sum, moving average, percentage of parent, percentage of grand total, these are certain complex DAX functions you need to write earlier. Right now it's like simple one liner. Running sum of this quantity. What is that? I need a quantity, so that your calculations will be simple, right? There you go. Now you can see running sum of your all your data. Now let's try to filter certain things. So even with other filters, it works like a charm. Whatever filters you apply, it also calculates dynamically. So everything is cool here. Now let's try to understand other complex functions here. Let's say average of children. So expand average field, its quantity. I'm going to explain this example so that you will understand how complex it will be before writing DAX. Earlier it will be a lot of codes. It involves a lot of calculation. You need to calculate, you need to do some temporary tables or temporary variables, other things, then you need to achieve this result. But right now it's only simple formula here. So average of children, I hope you won't understand in this context. Let me try to change this view to the matrix. There you go. Okay, so basically average of children, this is the running sum, forget about it. Let's move this one here so that we will focus on the average of children, how it works. Basically, like you have this quarter one, right? Quarter one has 560 as the total. Now you can see average of your children for quarter one. These three are the children. So what is the average of these three? It is 186. That is what it is showing. Even with Q2, that is 188, and Q4 199. So this is what it is showing for you as the average of children. And at the year level, again you see the this is the value, total values average it is showing. But you can think like, no, I don't want a total average. Average of each month is 196 or 185, whatever it is, and quarter average is this. I need quarterly average at the top, right? Then you can go and fix this measure. See, you can go and edit. You need to use the value as expand all, right? So these are the certain things you need to know. Now you can see here it becomes average of all. For these quarters, what is my average for at the year level as well? So it will do the average at the quarter level, and also quarterly's average will be expanded for the year as well, instead of this totals average. So this is how some of the complex calculations earlier, now it made very simple with this visual calculations. This is some of the quite simple examples. There are a lot of other things you can do, like versus previous, versus next, and versus last. All these things you can explore it. And one disadvantage I can see is like versus next or versus first, whatever you do, it doesn't show in percentage. Even though it says percentage of parent, I don't get the percentage symbol. I'm not sure. There is formatting options available at the column level. I tried it, it doesn't work. If you have found a percentage option for your calculations, for the visual calculations, do let me know in the comments. I'm going to write it to the Microsoft as well. So that's it. So this is what I want to convey regarding the visual calculations. Basically, it makes your DAX simpler. You can work on your visual level. This is more of like going back to olden days, like everyone likes the Excel. They do all the calculations at the Excel formulas. So it is something like that, because you cannot change the world. You need to align with the world, how it behaves. So that's what Microsoft is doing. I hope you like this video. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button and comment below for queries. Do remember that data is your asset.